Welcome to another episode of Quick Clean Eats. On today's episode, I'm going to be working on cauliflower. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do right away. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be working with cauliflower. Cauliflower all of a sudden has really taken off in popularity. It's a very versatile vegetable, and right now with the vegan and everything else that's taking shape, it's being used a lot. So what I'm going to do today is just do a simple variation on cauliflower. I call it charred cauliflower. What I'm using is a little harisa, a little tahini, and I'm basically turning it into like a Mediterranean kind of flavor and just roasting it off. So what we do first is we take our cauliflower, we split it down the middle. At this point, you take your knife and you follow the stem. The stem comes up just like this. You discard it. You don't need that part. Same thing down the other side. Just like that. Then what I like to do sometimes, because I like the bigger pieces, so I like to break it apart by hand. I can use a knife, but I find by using a knife sometimes the pieces don't come out as nice or as big and chunky and as abstract as what I would like. I want it to look almost like what it's intended to look like. It's not perfect pieces. There's some bigger, there's some smaller. It gives it a lot of texture. So when I do the plate presentations, I can use this to my advantage. So now that the cauliflower has been split down and broken down into its individual little florets, I'm going to take some cilantro, and as everyone knows, I like to use the stems. Once the cilantro is nice and minced, what I'm going to do is start making my sauce. The sauce is pretty simple. All I'm going to use is a little mild harisa. You can use spicy. I prefer not too much spice, so I use mild. I'm going to take 3 tablespoons. Next, I'm going to take some tahini. I mix it up just to make sure it's all mixed well together. It almost has the consistency of peanut butter. So if you don't mix it well, it sits at the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing, 3 tablespoons. So it's equal parts tahini to harisa. Now, I'm going to grab a whisk. I'm going to take some sparkling water, whatever you choose, it's okay. I need only 2 ounces. I'm going to whisk that together. See the beautiful color, nice and red. Next, I'm going to take my cauliflower, put it inside the bowl with all the sauces already in there. I'm going to take some fresh ground black pepper, some all-purpose seasoning, two pinches of kosher salt. I'm going to take a spatula, or you can also use gloves and use your hands and just kind of toss it. Be very careful because it is a strong color, so if you get it on your clothes, it might stain. I just, I don't worry about it too much. If it happens, it happens. So as you can see, it's almost like a buffalo sauce, the same color, the same consistency. At this point, I take a baking sheet that I already have ready. I just put some aluminum foil on it. Make sure I use the spatula to grab all the sauce. This is a very important part because you want that on there. There you go. My oven has been preheated at 350 degrees. I will be throwing this in for 30 minutes to just get that crispy texture on top. The char look, as they say. So 30 minutes at 350. As you're seeing right now, I'm sprinkling the cilantro on top. I didn't toss it in because I still want that nice green color. Now I'm gonna throw it in the oven. While that's cooking, I'm gonna give you a couple tips. So this one, as you saw, was very easy. It was cauliflower. But another tip that you can do with this, and the same kind of procedure, is broccoli, asparagus, any kind of vegetable that's hardy, carrots, turnips, a lot of root vegetables. Same thing. You need a nice strong sauce, a lot of roasting, a lot of texture, and a lot of color. And then that you have an easy transition to a vegetarian dish. I get a lot of people asking me about vegan right now, and this is some of the stuff I use. Cauliflower, broccoli, asparagus, eggplant, and just try to take the recipes that I know, the traditional ones, and infuse it all vegetarian. Welcome back. It's already been 30 minutes and the cauliflower is done. I'm gonna pull it out the oven so you can see how it looks. Here you go. As you can see, it's charred, it's cooked all the way through, and the sauce sticks nice to it. So there you go. That's charred cauliflower, an easy vegan recipe. Please leave me any comments and please hit subscribe. Thank you. See you next week.